'86. There's a bunch of red cars over there. And these two black cars just pulled up. And this kid is screaming behind me. And they were screaming sync before I started recording. And then the black car is gonna meet me at the street. And so is this black car. And the silver car is turning. And this white truck. And then that had an 84. And then it's at the inner corner of the building, I think. He's a little late though. I always see it stalking me though. That has a 77 and I see a white truck turning way up the street at the same time. And then he's meeting a cop at the intersection in a silver car. Then he's gonna turn right here probably. Cop car. He's turning right there. And this guy is crossing the street over there. He's probably one. Looks like he's doing the same with the black car and the cop car. And then the cop car is parking and this car is driving by right here at the curb. And the semis at the same time. And then he's gonna drive by me synced. And there's a bird flying over at the same time. He's driving by that curb. And then this bird is flying up as his truck is turning in front of me. This one, I think, flew up off the ground when he turned in front of me. Right in front of me. And then, did the piglet get out yet? Where'd the piglet go? Is he still in the car? I think he got out already. There's Domino's at the curb. And this guy's closed his car door right here. There's a 66. White. And then I think the motorcycle was driving by me as he walked by me. I don't know. Usually when I see a motorcycle, it's a stalker though, so. And then there's a white car. Here. There's a whitey over here in this parking lot. It's probably a whitey. Is he gonna be a whitey? Oh, he went the other way. What about this white truck? This is red truck pulling up as this orange car is driving in front of me at the intersection. I think it's stalkers. There's a motorcycle at the center of the street. There's a white van coming up right across the street. There's a white car turning right across the street. The white van had an 84. There's a white truck when the red truck is turning at the corner of a building. And then is that a red stalker? Oh. Got a feeling it's a red stalker. Here's the alley. And there's this black car and there's this black truck pulling up. It's a silver car. No, I'm not paranoid. I'm observant. Saw a black truck drive by over there right now. Seeing black cars over there. See a silver truck that might be a stalker. See these cars simultaneous next to me. Right when I get across the street. I think it was a black and a red car. Something like that. This guy just did this right next to me. His car door closing right next to me. Blue car. It's a white right in front of me, right at the alley, right at the edge of it. Someone's making noise back there. This guy's just standing there staring at me. The fuck? There's a white car right now. Saw a car drive in front of me over there, right at the corner of the building. It was probably a stalker. I think it was a tan car. There's a white truck right now. This is red truck. I think he just started driving right when I walk around the corner of the building. And there's a red truck driving by when I walk behind the red truck. And that's at the corner of the building with a red shirt and a red hat out of a white. What's this right now? Is it a 33? That's a 42. It's meeting a white SUV at the intersection over there. Here's a corner of a building. And then this white truck is meeting the white SUV at that intersection. And then there's a plane flying over behind me. Is it gonna fly behind me synced? There's a white at the door of the Freemason building. There's this car at the edge of the Freemason building. It looks synced up. The plane was flying behind me. when I walked down the Freemason building. Those are probably stalkers. He's got one taillight on the red truck. It was stalkers. I don't know if they were driving by at something or if they're just driving by me simultaneous with each other. Sometimes it doesn't seem like they're driving by at something, but they're just driving by two cars at simultaneous. But usually they gotta drive by at something. I still have no money. I need help. I'm walking by the corner of this house and there's a white SUV. It's the first house that I'm walking by. First corner of the first house that I'm walking by. This is coming out in front of me as that other truck is driving by me. Seeing a blue car and a white car behind me. I don't know which one was a stalker, both of them. I think I heard a car hit the lock button at the corner of that house, really far away. And then there's this dog barking, I think is a stalker dog. And then there's this white car over there, I think is a stalker whitey. I'm not really sure right now. It's a pretty chill street right now. I don't see any stalkers. But then suddenly someone's gonna come out of a door next to me or something, or close a car door next to me. What up, tree? The guy's gonna get in a white car and it's gonna start when it hits the street, I bet. And there's this car meeting me right at the street with the red shirt right at the curb. There goes the white car. Starting to take off right at the sidewalk. And then I think, I don't know, that might have had an 86. I don't know if it did or not. I think the whitey was turning around when he drove by me. And then it's driving by at the corner of the house. There's a blue truck, and there's a corner. There was a bird flying over right as that red car drove in front of me. I just saw a white car right before that red car drove in front of me. I think it's just a bunch of stalker cars. Sometimes kind of a mystery, but then at the intersections, it's not. Unless you're blind. or a stalker, gaslighting people, trying to make them look crazy when they're actually not. Like, here comes a car behind me right now at this moment, and here comes this car right now at this moment. It's black and silver, and I saw a white truck over there. And it has the seats. Never mind. Here comes a white car right when I get across the street. There's a bird flying right over my head. This blue semi just turned over there right when I got across the street. There's a white at the same exact time. At a perfect 90-degree angle. What a coincidence, man. I'm seeing more whiteys over there. I'm hearing this engine sound. It's probably synced up with the whiteys. I'm seeing more whiteys again, simultaneous whiteys, way up the street. Is that a whitey? This one's driving by the corner of the house with a blue truck. And there's a red truck turning at the same time. The blue truck drove by me. And the white truck is meeting a white SUV at the intersection. Oh, he's not quite at the intersection yet. He's pulling up right when I get to the street, though, to the intersection. This is turning right when I get across the intersection. It's blue. And that red truck was turning at the same time again, I think. The same red truck. It's synced with the other blue truck. And then I just saw a blue and red car in front of me at the same time. Like, it was a red car way down by the library and a blue car at this intersection at the same time. Stupid. Tan car right now in front of me. I don't know if you can see the cars way over there. Probably not, but there's a tan car right there. Oh, they don't got any food in the food bank thing, so he's tail lift right now. It's a white car. See one? It's a tail lift gonna pull up to the intersection right when I pull up to this intersection. There's a white meeting it at the intersection. And this is right at the curb, and there's a bird flying directly over my head at the same time. And then this silver car looks suspicious over there, and there's white, and it's right here. And then there's a white at the sidewalk. And then there's a car at the corner of the building, or corner of the house. I think it was a tan car. And then there's a car at the corner of the building. It's a tan car. She's scratching her head as she drives by me. House. There's an 88. There's this car driving in front of me. And there's this guy with this red shirt over here. He's probably stalking me. Is he gonna stalk? Oh, they're gonna let me cross the street. That's nice. These stalkers right when I get across, though. Like, he's closing his truck door right now, and then this is right now, and then it's tan, and then that tan car back there, I think it turned and parked right when I got across the street. I thought I was gonna come up to the intersection. And then he's stopping right next to me now. Stalkers. And then this bird looks like a stalker bird. This is a 55. I think it was stalker, but I don't know if it was right by something. I think that was a red stalker car. I'm hearing an engine sound right here. I think it's a stalker. It's just right at that exact moment. Over the trailer next to me. He's opening a truck door next to me. I'm seeing a white SUV right now. Those birds are probably stalkers. There's a car coming right now. Not yet, not quite. It's a little late. It's tan car. That curb, I guess. There's a car right at this curb. It's a blue car. The tan car has one tail light. It's too far away to zoom in on the. I'm seeing other cars that I think are stalkers. This white SUV is pulling up when the other stalkers get over it. Or it's a silver car, I guess. I think it's a stalker though. Is it a silver stalker? I don't know. Saw a white SUV and a tail lift at the same time in front of me. This looks like a stalker at a corner. I walk by it, and he's driving in front of me at the corner of the building. And then there's a white SUV. It's probably a stalker. They just always gotta throw in an extra stalker. And there's a light at the corner of the building. It's a little late though. And then this guy looks like he's doing stalker shit. And there's a car right now, tan car. And there's an engine sound right when the whitey turns. There's a car right at this curb of the parking lot. And then there's a blue car turning when he gets over there at the red truck. It was right at the corner that I was walking by, and then this car just turned in front of me at the same time as the tan car. And then the blue car is turning as the red truck gets across the street. And then he's kind of at the corner of the building. And the blue truck, or the red truck, is turning at the corner of this building. And then there's a tan car and this car at the same time. And there's a bunch of other stalkers. And then there's this 911. Oh, it's not a 911. There's a red truck in front of me. There's a blue car. They look stalkered up with the red car. And then there's that one. He's got 55. There's a car hitting their lock button right as the red car turned in front of me. And I think it was this blue car that did that. There's a black and a silver car in front of me. The red car is going to turn right at the sidewalk now. It's going to turn to park right at the sidewalk. There's also this red car. There's also this whitey turning right when I step over the curb onto the street. And then he's also turning right at the center of the street, and so is that red car. And getting out of the whitey. They're closing the door right now. And they're getting out of this as I walk by the back of the car. And she's gonna close her door right here, probably. Oh, a little early. You should have waited to close the door. Call and tell amateur. I'm seeing a blue car and a red car and a blue car and a blue car. Were they stalkers? Damn. These are the people from that red car. They're walking in front of me right when I walk back into here, you know. Here's a red shirt, you know. And then they're walking by me over there right now, those same people in the red car. What movie should I get, guys? What movie should I watch? I don't want a movie. My wife's a movie anyway. I don't need a movie. I hear a plane. I don't know if it's a stalker plane, but maybe. Just saw a white car and a tan car over there. And then he's meeting these two silver cars at the intersection with the tan car. It's a tow lift. There's this tan car. There's a black car, there's a bird, and a silver car drove by me. Oh, it's a blue car. And then the tan car is taking a sweet ass time. He's waiting for this white car to drive by me. Nothing. Oh man, I think I saw a few stalkers. What's gonna happen right when I go out back outside? I think that baby might have been crying, so I think that red truck was a stalker. I can't even get through the door. I don't know. Tan car, is it a stalker? Is he turning stalkered up? I'm hearing an engine sound right when he turns. And that's like a tan car, I guess. It's a white car and a blue car. There's a white car. Stalkered up. That has a 33 on it. That was stalkered up. Is he gonna stalker up again? Just hit his brakes right at the curb. This looks stalkered up. Is he gonna turn at the sidewalk? Gonna turn right after I get over the sidewalk? This guy's got his arm out the window. Is he one? I don't know. These look like a bunch of stalkers. Is it stalkers again? Is it stalkers? What was it right there probably? It's just turning right here. Wow, is this right here? This is right here. Saw a truck with a trailer with a UTV on it in front of me. That's a tan car. I see a white car in front of me at the same time as a tan car. This car's gonna turn right next to me. Oh, it's gonna drive by me right there. She acted like she was gonna turn right next to me. I think I saw a tan car sync up with that other tan car. I think these are red stalkers. They're meeting each other. That has an 84. They're meeting each other at the train tracks. This is black and silver. Oh, it's got one tail light. I don't know if you can see it. There's another silver car turning when it pulls up. It's gonna drive by me at the train tracks. The train tracks. There's a black car. That silver car turns. There's another silver car behind it in the intersection. Driving in front of me at the same time. A car just honked right when this white car pulled up to the intersection, I think. There's a tail lift coming behind me. He's gonna drive by me at the same time as the white car, probably. The 84 license plate. He's revving his engine right next to me. Those are white. this red car back there at the same time as the other red car in front of me. It's black and silver. And then the red car is pulling up when I pull up. And then there's a C3. I'm hearing a truck beeping right in the center of the street. And then this is pulling up right now with this silver car. He's got a red shirt in that car, in the limo. And this has a B9 on it. There's a bang sound right when the whitey drives by me and the limo is hitting his brakes at the same time. He's probably stalkered up with that other car going over the train tracks. And then it's gonna pull up with this silver car. She's got a red shirt in the silver car, and she's waiting for this whitey to turn. And then there's a blue car turning at the same time. And then there's two black cars. And then there's a red car, and the blue car is gonna drive when it pulls up. Got his arm out the window. And then these look like two whiteys. And then there's cars turning over there that look stalkered up. And then there's a silver car going over the train tracks right when the black car gets across the street. And then there's a car pulling up at the same time as it. And there's an engine sound right when it starts to drive through the intersection. And there's an ambulance over there right when it turned in front of me. And is this whitey? There's a guy getting across the street right now. And then this has a 644 and this whitey is turning at the same time that it's turning. And then this whitey drove out right as this pulled up to the street. And then this is pulling up, and then there's a black and silver. And then the red car is gonna drive out right as this blue car pulls up. And there's a car hitting their lock button. And there's this whitey, you know. And then there's this car pulling up right when it turns. And then this has a C3. There's a white there and it gets across the street. And there's a black car with the silver car. There's a whitey turning over there. Looks like another whitey. Just all these cars look synced up with each other. Like this blue and this white car and this blue car. They all look synced up. This has a 223. It's black and silver, I think. And then there's a tan car. And then there's a whitey. And then there's whitey going over the train tracks. And then this whitey is backing up again. And it's driving forward right as this whitey drives through the intersection. And then these just pulled up at the same time as each other. They probably stalking. They stalking. This white truck is turning right as it drives through. I think they were stalking. What about the red car? I don't know. What about that bird? I don't know. What about these black cars? The silver car. Right, this black car starts to turn. What about those ones? Oh, that's a blue car, but here's a red car. And then there's a red car behind the red car. Does he have a blue shirt in the red car, I think? He's got a military license plate on the red car. comes a black and silver car and two whiteys. That one has a 448. This one has a 555. And there's red and blue pulled up at the same time as each other. That one has a 77. And this blue car, I didn't even notice. I thought it was a silver car. It has an 823 on the blue car, I think. And there's black and silver again. And then there's this whitey turning. And then this whitey is probably a whitey. Is he a whitey? I think he's a whitey. There's this purple car. This guy. I think that's that guy that was crossing the street over there. And then these look like silver stalkers, or black and silver stalker. And then he's meeting a whitey, and then there's a tan truck at the same time. And then the white car has a 55, and he's waving at me. He thinks it's funny to be a stalker. And then this silver car just pulled up over there, and that black car turned. I think it was synced up with it. And then there's a black car pulling up. And it says the other black car is going over the train tracks. There's a whitey going over the train tracks when he drives through. Oh, and he has an 86. And then there's this thing coming up. Is it going to be right when the whitey drives by me? Yep. And then there's this whitey pulling up. And then that has a 55. And then there's this whitey pulling up. And they're the whiteys. And I don't know about this red truck. Oh, another whitey going over the train tracks with the whiteys. And he's pulling up. There's other cars coming up. And they're black and they're both gray. Both gray cars. They just pulled up at the same time as each other. That one has a 66. And this truck is pulling up right as this white car is turning. It seems stalkered up. And this red car pulling up right as this whitey is pulling up over there. It has a 99 on it. Oh, and there's a blue car going over the train tracks when it pulled up. And then is this a blue car behind the blue car? And then there's another red car going over the train tracks when it... Oh, and there's another red car? Wow. What a coincidence. And then there's another red car. And then blue and red again. And then it's pulling up right as this drives in front of me. And then it's black and silver again, I think. And then there's a whitey going over the train tracks. And it has one light. It has one orange light. And it's meeting the other whitey at the other side. And there's another whitey going over the train tracks. This one. And then this one was turning. And then there's two blue cars. The same exact time as each other. And there's two gray cars. And then I think this is a tan car that was going over the train tracks. Or is it a gray car? Was he syncing up with the other gray cars probably? Here's a silver car when he pulls up. Here's a black truck. There's the black and silver. Here's another, that has an 84. There's another silver car going over the train tracks. This silver car is pulled up and the black truck drove through it. It's gonna drive when this silver car pulls up. And there's another black car and another black car. And then this guy, is he one? That has a 77. There's two red cars. There's a black car with a silver car. This has an 86. What a bunch of freak coincidences. This tan car with a dog in it. Is it a stalker? Here comes an ambulance. It's like a blue car. Was it syncing with the red truck maybe? The tan car is driving right when the ambulance pulls up. There's a blue car with the blue car. There's a white truck. There's a Domino's car going on the train tracks when the ambulance drove in front of me with the white truck. It's a tan car. Has a military license plate, 55. And then is this black and silver probably? And there's another silver car turning over there when it drove by me. Is this red and red again? There's a bird. This black truck is driving over the train tracks. Is he gonna meet a silver car? That would be ridiculous. There's a silver car going over the train tracks. There's a blue car with the red car. There's a silver car pulling up when he gets across the street. It's a white car, the red car. There's a silver car with the silver car, the white car and the blue car. There's a black car that was kind of going over the train tracks. At the same time, he's kind of. This is a military license plate 44. I think I just saw this truck. Oh, this is a red car. There's a car alarm going off, you know. And this pulled up right when it turned. That's a dark red car, though. There's a red car and a red car. This has an 84. It's a white truck turning over there right when this whitey pulled up. And then the car alarm just turned. Oh no, it's still going. Alright, now the car alarm turned off. I don't know. Was it a synced one? I don't know. It's this white car going over the train tracks with these whiteys. And that one has an A13 license plate. There's whiteys. There's a white and a black with the whitey. There's a whitey. There's a whitey. Right when the whitey turns. There's a whitey going over the train tracks right when the whitey turns. There's just more and more white cars. There's a red car going over the train tracks and a blue car driving through the intersection. This has an 84. There's a car coming up. It's a red car with the 77. It's right now. And he's driving right when this pulls up with the 777. And then there's a silver car going on the train tracks when that turns. Man. This is gonna drive right when this pulls up with a B9 license plate, black and silver. And then this looks like whitey over there. And then is this a stalker? Oh, there's a whitey going over the train tracks. Is it a whitey? Slow down, stalkers. Too many stalkers. There's a car going over the train tracks. It's a blue car going over the train tracks when the white drove through the intersection. Is it gonna meet a red car at the intersection? That would be stalkered up. Just heard a car hit its lock button. This white just turned right when the blue car drove by it. They do that sometimes. And then tan car. He's got a red shirt in the tan car. And there's a car when he gets to the train tracks with the tan car. There's also a car hitting their lock button right now. There's a truck beeping that I think is synced. And then there's a silver car, and there's this silver car, and they look. And this one looks synced with the black car, and then this one's gonna drive when this one pulls up. And then there's a whitey. And then there's a tan car. And the whitey has a 55. And there's another tan car. Right when the tan car drives. And he has a 55. And the whitey had a 55. And he has a red shirt, I think. A tan car and a tan car at the same time. It's so magical. Here's a blue car. Is he a stalker? There's a white car over there right now. I think he's a stalker with a white car. There's a white truck going on the train tracks right now, and this drives in front of me. And the truck beeping as this whitey pulls up. And then it seems to be syncing with this whitey, and this silver car and this blue car seem to be synced. And there's a red car over there right when the blue car pulled up. It was going through the intersection right when the blue car pulled up. This has an 86. There's a red car going over the train tracks right now. There's two silver cars. This one has a 55, and he's meeting the red car. And then there's a red car, and then he's driving right when it pulls up. And then he has a camo hat and the red SUV. And then these look like black cars. He's got his arm out the window. Oh, there's another black. Oh, there's a silver car with the train tracks. Oh, there's another silver car right next to me with the black car. Oh, and then it's meeting the silver car. This guy, they're acting like they're recording me or whatever. Like I give a fuck. Oh, there's a blue car. Then the red truck is turning right now as the blue car goes over the train tracks. The one that was syncing up over here. And this looks like black and silver again, and this silver car is going over the train tracks. And then there's a car coming up. It's a black car. It's going to be next to me at the same time as this silver car. And there's this one light car going over the train tracks. And then there's this white when he turns. And then there's this car going over the train tracks when it drives by me. There's a silver car over here, and there's a silver car pulling up as it drives through, and this blue car is pulling up at the same time. And then there's this silver car. He's gonna drive right as this one goes over the train tracks. There's a whitey. It's not driving yet. I think it's a silver stalker. He's meeting the whitey. And there's a blue truck. And then there's a blue car going over the train tracks right as this red car pulls up. And it's gonna drive through right as the red car is going over the train tracks. Then she's scratching her head as she drives by me. And then there's black cars. And then there's silver cars. And then there's a mail van. And then he's gonna do something. There's a whitey going over the train tracks. And there's a whitey. And there's someone yelling right when it was that guy in that silver car. He's yelling something right when the mail van drove by me. I don't know what he said. Looks like more silver stalkers. And then a whitey with the silver stalkers. And the silver stalkers. That one's going on the train tracks. And then black, silver, and then black with the black and silver. Oh, that's a green car. Never mind, that's a green car. And then a semi. And there's a silver car going on the train tracks when the black car turned next to me. And then this is a tan truck. There's a cop. That has an 84 on the tan truck. There's whitey's, or whitey. There's the silvers. It's black and silver. Oh, that's blue. That has a 322 though. This has a C3. It's turning right as it drove in front of me. 322. Saw whitey over there, I think. Says a stalker. I don't know. This is a stalker. This whitey is turning at the same time. This is a tan truck at the same time. I don't know about this red car though. Is he on? I don't know. I think he's gonna turn when this red truck pulls up. He's gonna turn right as the red truck starts to drive through the intersection. Wow. And then that has a 64, and I was seeing a silver car over there when it pulled up. There's more black cars. I think it was a black stalker car with black stalkers. And that green car had a 22. I think he's a stalker. And then there's more black cars. Or black and silver, I guess. They done? They got all their system yet? Nope. There's more coming. Like these black and silver. And this one has an 86. And then there's a tan van pulling up over there. And then I'm hearing this engine sound behind me. And then this blue car seems synced with these whiteys right now. And then this blue truck pulled up right after the white car drove in front of me that was syncing up with the other whitey, you know. And then it has a 44, you know, and this has a 55. And this whitey pulled up with it. And then this just pulled up. Is it one? This whitey has a 42. This has a 93. Is this a stalker? I don't know. Is this tan car a stalker? Or what is it? Silver car? Here's a silver car. They're like the same color as each other. Or no, that's a tan car. Okay. That white has an 88. The tan car has a red shirt. I think I just saw that guy a minute ago. Here's a blue and a red car. It's gonna drive right as the red car pulls up. There's also a red car going over the train tracks. There's also another red car coming behind the red car. It's gonna sync with this red car, right? This white has a 84 and a red shirt. This car is turning right now, the blue car. The red cars are gonna turn simultaneous. And then this car is going over the train tracks at the same time. Is it gonna meet a black car? Is it this black car? There's a white car turning right now. And this black car is going over the train tracks. And this black car is turning at the same time as the silver car turning. There's is it black and silver? Oh, why is he honking for? That red car is an 88. She was laughing in that red car when the guy honked. And then I think that was a dark blue car. This is a blue car. It's a red car. And then this car was going over the train tracks. Is he going to sync with another black car? And then this car has one light right now at the train tracks. And then this white van looks synced up over there. And then it's going to drive right when the light pulls up. And then there's a tan car turning around the parking lot over there, the synced up thing. This looks like black and silver again. The white van is driving out. I looked for jobs this morning. There was no jobs. This whitey is waiting for this whitey to pull up so it can drive through, wasting its life at an intersection. Wasting a whole 30 seconds of its life at an intersection waiting for another white car to pull up. I always see this van. It's a white car going over the train tracks when this car pulls up. It's the stalkers. I think that white car was hitting his brake sync when they drove by. There's a white car going over the train tracks right now. This has a military license plate. She was scratching her head in the white car when she drove by, I think, and she was all like laughing and shit. Black and silver. This has a 322, I think, in the white car. What about these two cars pulling up at the exact same time as each other? One of them's tan. Have I tried staffing agencies? Yes. They don't have any jobs. There's a white car and a white car that just pulled up over there, and there's a motorcycle going over the train tracks, and the white car has a 66. There's a blue car, and it's driving through when the motorcycle pulls up, and the white car is going over, and there's a blue car going over the train tracks. The blue car and the white car are pulling up at the same time. And then what about this black car though? Is it one? This has an 84 on the white car. Is this gonna drive when the... No? Okay. I don't know about that black car, but that other black car looked like a stalker though. Here's a tan car, and this white SUV just pulled up right now. And then I think the blue car was turning at the same time over there. And then... what's happening? I don't know what's happening right now, but this looks like black and silver though. And this one has a 44. Or silver and silver, I guess. Has a 44. This white car has a V2. I saw, there's a silver car turning, and the black car is turning. And then there's another black car when the whitey goes in front of me. And there's a white car going over the train tracks. And then there's a silver car with the black car with the 84 on it. And then there's the white and the white. And then there's probably another black car. Oh, there's a silver car going over the train tracks. and it's pulling up. And then this white is turning simultaneous. And then this has a 644. He's probably a stalker. And the whiteys. And then the whiteys.